Jeff Blankman talking here today with Ann Steffes and Haley Grote from the Kuemper girls cross country team. We're out at the state qualifying meet in Swan Lake today, and we'll start off with the runner here on my left, and Ann Steffes. And Ann, how did you feel today at the start of the race?
Very nervous. I was eager to get done.
What was the nerves from? Was it just because of the size of this meet and what this meet was?
Yeah, it's pretty big, and just trying to get my best time because it was my last one. So.
Did it help having this meet and your home course to kind of know the course a little bit, that calm the nerves a little?
Yeah, because we changed some of the course, so it was good to know that.
How much did you change the course, and when did you get a chance to walk it today and really know it well?
We walked it the last 3 days, so we knew it pretty well.
What was your strategy coming into today?
Just try to keep passing anybody I saw pretty much.
Do you want to get off to a quick start, or are you more of a stronger closer?
I try to get a good start, but sometimes it's hard when there's so many girls crowding around you.
Mm-hmm. Where did you start off in the pack today? Were you near the front or towards the middle, or?
Kind of in the middle. I didn't get the best start, but...
Kind of get jammed in a little bit,
yeah.
Did you? Okay. Where did you feel like you were kind of able to escape the pack and maybe start to make a move?
Kind of when we got done with like the first loops in the beginning.
Okay. Where'd you feel you're strongest on the course today?
Probably back by the hills, back more in the forest part.
Okay. Do you feel like you're a better hills runner, or do you like the flat ground a little bit more?
I like somewhat hills, not like hill after hill, but a few hills.
Does this course fit you pretty well then?
I guess.
What's your favorite part of cross country?
Probably being with friends.
Being with friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy or kind of regretful that some of that part of cross country will be over for right now?
Pretty happy.
What did you think was your best race this year?
Either this one or what was that one
that you got last one, or
when I got like 6 JV.
Not Creston. After Creston.
Was it in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about what do you think you've learned with cross country this year?
What I would?
What you've learned with cross country this year?
I've learned more like techniques, I guess.
Will that be something you'll be able to use in the future?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you joining us here today. Great job here today.
Thank you.
And Steffes, again, let's move over now to Haley Grote. And Haley, how did you feel like you got off to a start today?
I start off really slow. That's usually how it goes. I'm not a very fast starter. For some reason, my start fast, I feel like all my energy is worn out right away.
So where do you look to make your move then? Is it towards the middle, or you look like you had a great close today, or do you do most of your damage the last little bit?
Well, I try to after you get to the point where it seems like the start part of it ends, then I try to kind of pick off a person, and if someone passes me, I try to pass someone for everyone that passes me at least, and then keep passing someone and over, but and then I really start picking up towards the end. And I like sprinting the end.
What part of the group were you at the beginning? Were you more towards the middle, or were you in the back half?
In the back half, definitely.
Okay. What part of the course here today was the strongest for you, and is that where you made your move?
Once we got to the furthest point, we go out, and then once we start turning to come back, I felt like that was when I started getting stronger, because I kept thinking, oh, I'm halfway done, and then I just started building up a little bit.
Has that been the best part of this course for you over the years?
Well, since you changed the course, it kind of depends. And I only went out, this is my second year, so it's it varies on the day and how I'm feeling.
What did you think was where you grew the most as a runner this year, in your second year in cross country?
Where I improved the most?
Yeah.
Picking up pace in the middle versus just sprinting the end, because that's all I did last year.
Where did you kick in today? Because you were coming up the hill pretty hard here at the finish. Where did you feel like you kicked in?
I felt like I started really kicking once we got to the very, once we turned off to get back onto the part by the road. I started pacing up a little faster.
Did you follow your strategy that you had coming into today the way you wanted to?
Yeah, I always wish I would be able to sprint faster in the beginning. It just never turns out that way.
Any advice? I know you've only done it for 2 years. Any
Yeah.
advice to younger kids, though, getting into cross country and what they may need to do to be successful?
Basically, you just need to be able to go out and run for extended periods of time and be able to have different pace throughout the race. It really helps. Like, you don't always have to be the fastest the whole time or stay at the same pace. Sometimes it helps if you go a little bit slower but then go fast for so long, and then take a little slow pace and then go fast again for such a length. That usually helps, I think.
Is this going to prepare you for track in the spring?
I hope so, but then I worry that my pace with this will set my pace for track sometimes, and that's not always the best.
How will you try to adjust that during the off season?
I'm gonna try to at least work out a little bit, take a couple weeks off from running, and then I'm gonna try to keep working out during the winter and maybe go to the rec and run on the treadmill and run around and maybe lift if I get to it.
Okay, well, I tell you what, Haley, appreciate you joining us. Great job here for your senior season.
Okay, thank you.